And as principal, I would like to welcome you to the class of 2014 Ralph C. Mahar commencement ceremony. If you could please be so kind to disable the ring on your cell phones, it would be greatly appreciated. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as our band, under the direction of Mr. Will Cho, plays our national anthem.
You okay?
Yeah.
Boys, please replace caps. At this time, I would like to invite our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Terry Thomas, to the podium, who will give the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. It is a special honor to join you today on such a momentous occasion. Now, I would use the word momentous, meaning of the utmost importance or outstanding significance, because it describes the countless individual achievements, the struggles, and the challenges that are the fabric of every high school diploma. Commitment is another word we might use to describe what's being celebrated tonight. It's a word that recognizes 8 semesters of difficult assignments, trying term papers, and too many nights staying up late to finish homework. We won't even mention the thrill of the 0 hour, the hectic rush to get to school on time. Yes, high school life is now behind you. Joy is another word we need to mention tonight. I hope it fits the way you feel today. It might be a quiet kind of joy, a tired kind of joy, or a shouting out loud kind of joy. but I hope each of you finds genuine pleasure and satisfaction in your accomplishment. Who can forget that feeling that at last the world is yours and all that school time suffering is over for a while? High school graduation, however, represents your ability to overcome the many challenges that came your way over the past few years. Some of you may have had to help support your family financially or emotionally or both. Some of you had to support yourselves through high school. You are all heroes to me, and I applaud your strength and your tenacity. Your efforts will pay dividends. In this day and age, there is a much greater correlation between education and employability than ever before. Whether you decide to pursue further education now or not, the confidence that comes with the achievement that a high school diploma represents will be there to draw upon when you need it. The importance of this milestone in your lives can't be underestimated. These are days of tremendous changes in the world, and our ability to manage these changes and profit from them closely correlates to our levels of knowledge and education. Are we equipped to take advantage of the many new opportunities that evolving technologies will deliver? Can we effectively navigate the myriad of channels of opportunity presented by the digital age? We are much more likely to achieve and profit if we have a sound education, the desire to succeed, and the ability to grasp opportunities as they arise. As graduates of R.C. Mahar, you have completed the first crucial step towards realizing your career goals. Many of you have plans to pursue post-secondary, vocational, or military training following graduation, and I applaud your foresight and determination in doing so. The opportunities and challenges ahead demand well-educated minds, and I'm impressed with how you have all developed an excellent foundation from which to launch yourselves into life's open waters. Good luck, good fortune, and my very best wishes for personal success go out to each and every one of you. Thank you. And I'd like to invite Emily Melanson, Vice President of the Class of 2014, to the podium.
Superintendent Thomas, Principal Tabalis, Mr. Matt Parsons, School Committee Chair Peter Cross, class officers, parents, family, friends, faculty and staff, and class of 2014. Welcome. I would like to thank you all for taking this time to celebrate such a huge moment in all of our lives. This moment is one we have been looking forward to for many years. It's a moment we have been striving for and pushing ourselves to lengths we didn't know were possible, but knowing it was all worth it in the end. Graduation isn't an ending, it's a beginning. It's one that is leading us down all different paths, but still holds us together as the class of 2014. This ceremony is one that all of us should be proud to be at. Congratulations, everyone. We made it.
Our guest speaker for this evening, Mr. Matt Parsons, has been selected by the class of 2014. Mr. Parsons has been a history teacher at Mahar for over 7 years. He's history department chair and has been very involved within the Mahar community. One of his most memorable moments has been kissing a pig during the Senator games. please welcome Mr. Matt Parsons.
Good evening. Superintendent Thomas, Principal Tabalis, School Committee Chair Peter Cross, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, graduates, welcome. Tonight is the culmination of 13 years of hard work. Seniors, I want to thank you personally for allowing me to speak here tonight. But what you didn't realize is that you have given me time for one last lesson. I hope you're not sitting there waiting for one last piece of magical advice, because I don't have it. I hope you're not waiting for the easy step process to fame and riches, because I don't have that either. However, if you're open to taking some friendly advice from someone who has sat in probably those exact chairs, then maybe I have something for you, if you're willing to listen. And yes, there may be a quiz. I would like to start off by sharing a secret with all of you. Now, don't tell anyone, but I'm slowly losing faith in humanity. And I'm relying on all of you, sitting here in front of me, to restore my faith. Some people have made the claim that we are living in a self-centered era in history. The devices we use even support that claim. iPads, iPhones. And it seems the more connected we get, the more disconnected to our fellow humans we become. I cannot tell you how many times I've walked by a group of people with their noses pressed to whatever device they have, and they're probably talking to the person next to them. My concern's not with technology, or even the increased speed of globalization, but more so with our failing connection to each other. It is not that we're bad people, but we as a collective society need to make a change in what we prioritize in our daily life in order to reclaim the lost connections that our modern society has diminished. Everyone has the ability to do good, and all I'm asking of the graduates tonight is to be the people to lead by example and help bring the collective world back into balance. Consider this your final homework assignment. I know what you're thinking, but Mr. Parsons, there aren't many examples of role models that you're challenging me to be in our mainstream media. And you're right. Nevertheless, there are certain mental and moral qualities, when put together, can create someone's character. And it's character that is the foundation of our collective society and allows us to build human connections throughout the world. I understand that it's difficult to possess all of these qualities at the same time. But regardless of that, this is the challenge I'm placing in front of you. First, be yourself. The world is filled with copycats, wannabes, and people who do not have a single original idea in their head. Your uniqueness, your individuality, is strength. What this world needs now more than ever are people who approach problems from a different perspective, people who are willing to question the status quo, people who can think for themselves. We need these types of people everywhere, from town, local, and state governments, within our businesses and educational systems, and even on the global level. People like you are needed. Now, once in these positions, it is your responsibility to work hard. Know that whatever you do here until the day you die will take hard work. But also know that how you work will say a lot about who you are. Nothing will come easily or freely. And even though some of us are extremely lucky, most of us cannot wait for luck. President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming." Roosevelt points out the value of not only working hard, but also the reality of failure. Your hard work may not be good enough sometimes, and you have to be okay with that. It's through our failures, and through our mistakes, and through our missteps that we will learn more about ourselves and how to best succeed in the future. With our capability to learn from our mistakes, our willingness to make the necessary changes in our life, and our determination to try even harder in the future, we have the ability to improve ourselves, as well as the lives of those around us. Now, the next three components of character are interconnected, so it'll be short. Humility, respect, and empathy. In your daily life, have humility. Never think you as better than anyone else. Not in your job, not in your life. One of the greatest signs of humility is asking for help. And it's also a sign of intelligence. George Washington was charged with being the first president of the United States. And one of the very first precedents he established was to create a cabinet. Now, the newly constructed Constitution said nothing about a cabinet or even presidential advisors. But Washington was humble enough to realize that he needed help. Enter John Adams as vice president, Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State, Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of Treasury, Henry Knox as Secretary of War. With one act of pure humility, Washington brought together probably the most intelligent men of his generation and possibly the best cabinet we have ever seen. It is through our own humility that we are able to display true respect. The late Maya Angelou said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you make them feel." Respect is reciprocal. By showing respect and having empathy, you are leaving a lasting impression on people. Compared to humility, respect, empathy is the most difficult. We must be a people to respond to other emotional needs and have the ability to understand their sentiment. If we take the time and make the effort to try to understand the people around us, we not only gain perspective, but possibly a deeper connection. Now, finally, I would ask you all to be grateful. Never take anything you have for granted. Our time together is so short. And to be happy, you need to find all the little gifts that come your way on a daily basis. Constantly be mindful of the gifts you receive in life. And please, say thank you. If you are grateful, you will constantly make others around you feel appreciated. Now, I bet if you all sit there and you thought hard for a moment, you could come up with something to thank. Go ahead. Take a moment. Think hard. And now I'm going to give a few of you the opportunity to share. I told you all not to give me a microphone. More importantly, a wireless microphone. Anybody? Somebody to thank? Somebody? Stand up.
My mother and my grandmother.
Anybody else? Hi, Rimshaw. Stand on up. Anybody to thank?
Yeah. I'd like to thank my parents and my friends and Miss Pam Smith for being an awesome Key Club advisor and English teacher. And shout out to Miss Thorne, wherever you are an awesome librarian. Thank you.
Well done. Mr. Capuzzo. Yes, I am. Go ahead. Anybody to thank?
I guess so. I guess I could thank Mr. Dowler. Pretty cool teacher. A little cooler than you. I'd have to thank my mom. She got me here today. So. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to thank my dad, my mom, Nana G, my aunt. You guys did it for me. Okay, my dad.
Thank you. Miss Malone, how are you?
I'd like to thank my parents and my family for putting up with my consistently terrible moods. And my friends for making my senior year not that terrible. And also Penny Smith for being equally as awesome as her sister. And also happy birthday, Scott.
There you go. Mr. Coffin. Oh, good. How are you? Anybody like to thank?
Yeah. All right. I'd like to thank, well, first, all my teachers. They've all done a lot for me in one way or another. And I'd like to thank Mr. Dollar in particular, because he's really helped me learn and grow as a student. And I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister, because they've pushed me and stuck with me through all the years and really helped me get where I am now.
There's one more, and she knows who she is. It's going to be a little hard to get there, though. Alyssa, how are you? Having a good time? Good.
I'd like to thank my parents for teaching me that hard work really does pay off. And I'd like to thank Miss McMurray for being an awesome role model.
Great. Would you like to thank somebody? Is that appropriate? I'd like to thank my mom who came to see me tonight. Cheer me on. So, almost. Patience, patience. You know I'm long-winded. It's important to know that all of this is not just a laundry list of emotional drivel. It's a lofty list of expectations to strive for. And don't think that this is just some random advice used to fill up a speech. Know that this is the same advice I continually give my children in the hopes that they will grow up to be like the young adults sitting in front of me. Because the reality of all of this is you are my final exam. You are the final test for everyone that is here tonight. You are the best Mahar has to offer. You are the hopes, dreams, aspiration, and perspiration of your parents. You are the product of a superintendent with a vision. You are the result of an administration that supports student learning. You are the crowning achievement of some of the best educators that I have ever worked with. You are our final exam. Each one of you has gifts. Each one of you as talents. What you do from here will show the world how wonderful you are and hopefully restore my faith in humanity. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2014.
Thank you, Mr. Parsons. Senior band members, please join the concert band. The Mahar Concert Band, conducted by Mr. Cho, will play Black Forest Overture, arranged by Michael Sweeney. At this time, I would like to invite Class Secretary Justin Lafreni and Class Treasurer Brittany Porter to the podium for the presentation of the class gift to Superintendent Terry Thomas.
Superintendent Thomas, Principal Tabalis, Mr. Matt Parsons, School Committee Chair Peter Cross, class officers, parents, family, friends and faculty in the class of 2014. On behalf of the class of 2014, we would now like to present the class gift.
We are giving the school 5 additional Boulevard banners, which are red with blue writing. The inscriptions will be Home of the Senators, Senator Pride, and Class of 2014. These banners will adorn the light posts lining the school driveway.
On behalf of RC Mahar Regional School, we are most grateful for your generous gift. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to invite School Committee Chairperson, Mr. Peter Cross, to the podium to offer congratulatory remarks.
Thank you very much. For the class of 2014, I promised I would be very brief. I have no notes, so I can't go on as long as Mr. Parsons. And I'm trying to learn, though. I'm trying to learn from Mr. Parsons. Respect, humility, and my empathy. Yeah, that's the most important. Empathy means that I'm feeling for you sitting there, and so we're not going to be very long. In thinking of how to characterize this community, you're members of a school community, and the people that came to this graduation are also participate in this school community, as well as the people sitting behind me and the people to the side. And people who are not here. I'm trying to think of how to characterize it, and for many years, I was on the school committee, and I know the school was named for Ralph C. Mahar. Okay, that's Mahar. So then I go to football games, and the cheer goes, "Let's go Mahar." So I am going to say congratulations to the Mahar community and to the Mahar community, because they're both right. And that's what this whole community is about. So, Mr. Tabalis, I give it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cross. I will now recognize the top 10 students by rank and the current National Honor Society members. When you hear your name, please stand in place until all names have been announced. The top 10 students by class rank are Carrie Lee Crosby, Elizabeth Robertson Curry, Aaliyah Irene Fisher, Jeremiah S. Capuzzo, Richard Dean Coffin, Jordan T. Malone, Daniel A. Bergman, Kenny Roland Nutter Trueheart, tied for ninth, Brandy Nicole Castillo, Rimsha Khan, and Hillary Danielle Lay. Congratulations to you all. Key Club Trophy will now be presented by Hannah Boyd. Each year, the Key Club awards 2 trophies, one for the top female student and one for the top male student. The recipients this year are Carrie Crosby and Jeremiah Capuzzo. Give them another round of applause, please. And now the current National Honor Society members. Members of the National Honor Society class of 2014. Alexander M. Arnott, Amanda Marie Badgley, Taylor Lynn Badgley, Kelsey Marie Bardsley, Daniel A. Bergman, Jeremiah S. Capuzzo, Brandy Nicole Castillo, Richard Dean Coffin, Carrie Lee Crosby, Elizabeth Robertson Curry, Aaliyah Irene Fisher, Cassandra Hope Howes, Rimshot Khan, Hillary Danielle Lay, Tristan Lawrence Merchant, Jordan T. Malone, Kenny Roland Nutter Trueheart, Lindsay Ann Pallett, Tyler James Robidoux, Noreen Sally. Congratulations to you all. And now it's my turn to say a few words. Mine definitely will not be as long as Mr. Parsons. Good evening, parents and or guardians, families, friends, stakeholders, educators, and graduating class of 2014. First things first, I promise not to go into the stands like Mr. Parsons. This is a very special evening as our graduates begin a new chapter in their lives called young adulthood. Throughout the many years of schooling and waiting for this moment, this joyous event always arrives much quicker than we can ever anticipate. It is so important for all of you to take the time to reflect on all that has occurred during these educational years. As you move forward in career or college readiness plans, we are confident that what has happened here at Mahar will provide you with the tools for success. Dear class of 2014, I had the best speech prepared for you tonight. However, it was lost on my computer. The word is that nothing is actually lost on a computer, so when I find it, I'll send you a Connect Ed call or Facebook it on our Mahar webpage. Class of 2014, you are very special to me. Here are 3 reasons why. You were the first sophomore class to experience Mahar's first MCAS rally before the exam. You saw it as a way to get out of class. I saw it as a way to promote academics, and thank goodness it worked for the both of us. You were the first senior class not to arrive in my office to complain about the lip sync. It only took me 3 years, and for that I have to thank you. Lastly, we had a bit of a rough start with the activities in the beginning of the year. After some very strong negotiations, we were able to work it out together, and it turned out to be another good year. With all of this in mind, class of 2014, what I am about to tell you is not anything new, rather a review of what you have seen and been through, especially this past year. Here at Mahar, you were faced with a lot of changes. Educational change, personal changes, and constant change. As you move towards your new adventures, change will continue as it is imminent into adulthood. You are changing before us, just sitting there preparing to walk across this stage. Change is one of life's long lessons that we learn from, and many times we don't even know it. I'd like to read a quote from an author and writer, James Gordon, regarding change. It's not that some people have willpower and some people don't. It's that some people are ready to change and others are not. My advice to you is be ready for change and prepare yourself, because there is no other way around it. Graduating class, Mahar is very proud of you and all of your efforts. this evening reflects all you have done to be here. So class of 2014, I wish you the best and much success. Thank you. Superintendent Thomas and School Committee Chairperson Mr. Cross, I certify that the members of the class of 2014 here present have successfully completed all the graduation requirements prescribed by the Ralph C. Mahar Regional School Committee and have fulfilled the Commonwealth graduation requirements stipulated by the Massachusetts Comprehensive Assessment System, also known as MCAS. It is now time to present the diplomas. I realize that many of you will take your own photographs. Once you have taken your photos, please move aside so that others will have the opportunity to take unobstructed pictures. Thank you. All right, just bear with us for 1 minute, please. On the wrong side. Just making some minor adjustments, and we'll be with you in just one moment. Okay, we will continue. Emily Nicole Melanson. Justin Allen Lafreni. Brittany Amber Porter. Elizabeth Robertson Curry.
Oh my goodness. I can't.
Carrie Lee Crosby. Richard Dean Coffin. Jeremiah Sean Capuzzo. Jordan Taylor Malone. Aaliyah Irene Fisher. Kenny Roland Nutter Trueheart. Daniel Aaron Bergman.
Oh, yeah, we go.
Rimshah Khan. Brandy Nicole Castillo.
Miss Castillo! We love
Cassandra Hope Howes.
I think I walked this.
Hillary Danielle Lay. Tristan Lawrence Merchant. Tyler James Robidoux. Noreen Sally. Kelsey Marie Bardsley. Amanda Marie Badgley. Taylor Lynn Badgley. Alexander M. Arnott. Derek James Ellis. Kiana Jean Foster. Cassandra Jean Race.
Look at the camera. Valedictorian's over here. Good job, babe.
Tyler John Fisher.
That's how I feel.
Tamara Olivo Nieves. Samantha L. Howard. Brendan Barbarian. Brandon Ellis. Brianna Lynn Guyman. Angelica Marie Wilson. Joseph Martinez Jr.
Could you bend down just a little bit, please? Can't see through this.
Antonio Kasuba. Amber Renee Meehan. Anna Rose Gonzalez. Brandon Christopher Cody. Tyler Adam St. Louis. Alexa Marie Robichaud. Myra Patricia Johnson. Cody William Fifield. Jared Wentworth. Shalia Marie Uvard Brewington. Emily Kathleen Ferguson. Joshua Vincent Bissonette.
Get it, boy!
Zachary S. Tebow. Destiny Lynn Coleman. Alyssa Renee Rockwood.
Yeah, loud.
Patrick Michael Richard. Darnell LaSalle Jones.
All right! Yes, sir!
You made it!
Yeah! Do something crazy, Darnell!
Kayla Marie Belargion.
All right.
Megan Avania King.
Way to go, Megan!
Cassandra Beauvais. Tysheen Maurice Wanzo. Joseph Anthony Capuzzo.
I think they do it every
Krista Jean Forsythe. Kayla Marie Perea. Matthew Damian Susan. Declan Francis Flynn. Megan Lynn Perea. Alexa Grace Fournier Barrett.
That's one.
Matthew Crumley. Daniel F. Tatton.
Hey, Daniel!
Alyssa Dean Rain Algeri Elan. Carly Elizabeth Monjo.
Go, Carly!
Christian Michael Barnes. Andre Joseph Souza. Michaela Amber Schufelt. Kaylana Nicole Frost. Chance Joshua Sandova. Austin Marshall.
Just get all the way up there. You got it.
Cheyenne Parsons Sargent. Dina Marie LeBlanc.
As good as I can
Cody
get with the sun
William
coming out
Marshall.
of my face.
Kyle Ryan Gonier. Alexi Janae Rosado. Laura Ann Miller. Troy Allen Adams. Zachary Paul Adams. Kaylee Tammy Cameron.
He's next, Danielle.
Bethany Zira. Andrew Nathaniel Wagner.
That's what I said. He was sitting over here. I said, that's going to be the only time you're in these. He didn't get it at first, and then he didn't like it. Okay.
Logan Robert Barrett. Kerrigan Nicole Whippage. Mackenzie Gabriel Wickham Diamond.
It's too bad Tosh goes on this side.
Brendan Robert Woodard. Nicholas Michael Zanga. Camille Faith Badar. Taylor Marie Doyle. David Douglas Mistretta. Charles Joseph Burhan III.
Okay, be there in a minute.
It's really annoying.
Mallory Elaine Paragas. Erin Brooke Leamy. Jacob Richard Paul. Theodore William Mulder. Catherine Lynn Donnellan.
Give a chance for a photo.
Jade K. Kendrick. Alia Jean Cole. Grace Marie Harton. Monica Amber Lee LeMay. Ashley Staub. Natasha Lynn Petray. And now our marshals, Ryan J. Murcell. And Marshal Katriana Lynn Cronin. Marshals, stand the class. Graduates, please change your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Ralph C. Mahar Regional School graduates, class of 2014. Will all Mahar alumni please stand and welcome your new fellow alumni. Thank you. Now, there are many people whom I'd like to thank for making this event such a success. Mrs. McKenna, Mr. Hemlin, Mr. Dion, Miss Curley, Mrs. LaCroix, Mrs. Mitchell, Pam and Penny Smith, Mr. Cho and the band, all the teachers and staff, students, and especially our custodial and maintenance staff. A special thanks goes out to Miss Kilhart, as she is our graduation drill sergeant. And we owe her much, much gratitude. She doesn't usually smile like that when we're practicing either. My apologies if I omitted any names. Thank you for all you have done to make this event so wonderful. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2014, Lindsay Pallett.
First, I would like to thank whatever mishap just happened for taking my mind off of my speech and giving me time to think and clear my head, but the time has come. Superintendent Thomas, Principal Tabalis, Mr. Matt Parsons, School Committee Chair Peter Cross, class officers, parents, family, faculty and staff, and the class of 2014. As I look out into the sea of people tonight, I remember the first day of 7th grade, timidly walking through the halls as I tried to find my way to class. When I looked around then, I saw faces I'd never seen before, faces of kids I wanted to know, faces of the few friends I had in elementary school, and faces not only from Orange, but also from the neighboring towns as well. The only thing that bound us all together at that point was that we were now the small, frightened fish in a great sea. Over the past 6 years, we've grown together and bonded in a very interesting way. Cement is what binds objects together. But what is cement? In chemistry, cement is a powdery substance made with lime and clay that is then mixed with water, sand, and gravel to make concrete. More importantly, it is something that binds and unites, just as friendship does. As Woodrow T. Wilson once said, friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. That then poses the question of what is friendship and what makes someone a friend. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to describe. When you try to explain it, you are only left with the definition from the dictionary, which reads, friendship is a friendly relation or feeling between two or more people. However, to us, friendship means much more than that. Having at least a few people who understood us seemed almost like a necessity to make it through the seemingly shark-infested waters. And now, still to this day, we hold on to these friendships that we've made. The friendships we have developed here not only have bound us together, but have also helped us to create memories, to support each other, and to discover ourselves. But how do these friendships begin? Let me paint a picture for you. It is a cool autumn Friday night. The parking lots are filled with cars, and the people are lined up to buy their tickets. Our boys are all geared up and ready to go. You can hear the cheerleaders starting to get the crowd pumped up with their alma mater cheer. The lights are beaming down on the turf, and it becomes clear to everyone that the football team came to win. To the left of the gates is the food stand, where the smells of pizza and popcorn linger in the night air. People, well, the ones who actually go to watch the game, are making their way to the bleachers with their coffees or hot chocolate and blankets. And then there are the students, all dressed to impress, walking around, arms linked, and phones out ready to take their selfies. It was at events like this that we began to find our special groups of people who shared our interests, whether it was our fellow athletes, band members, or cheerleaders. It was at events like this that our friendships began to develop, and we began to create those special memories that we cherish today. Through the last 6 years we've spent together, there have been a lot of memories created. As a whole, we have gone to a lot of events: school dances, sporting events, Key Club conventions, pep rallies, band and chorus concerts, field trips to art museums, and many more. And this list doesn't even scratch the surface of the many that we have created on our own in these years, such as going to the movies, staying up all night playing video games, watching YouTube videos, going to parties, or even just driving around late at night. During these moments, we have created memories where we have laughed, cried, and even felt pain, not alone, but together. Along with these memories, another major benefit we gained from our bond of friendship is support. Support is something so very necessary in life, but is not given or received as often as it should be. It is much easier to be judgmental than it is to be supportive. That is why friendships that offer true support take so much time and effort. Being a friend is much more than just sharing laughs and memories with someone. Sometimes it requires sharing tears or advice. In school, there is so much drama, whether it involves friends, family, classes, or a sports team. That's when friendships prove themselves. A true friendship is about the people who were there for you when times get tough, and more importantly, gave that support. The support could have been staying up late to study for a hefty exam, being there when there were boyfriend or girlfriend problems, lending a place to sleep when you just wanted to get out of the house, or even something as simple as helping on a winning slap shot for a big game. In order for a friendship to survive, there is a certain level of self-discovery that must occur. It is hard to let someone get to know you if you yourself don't know who you are. In order to let others accept who you are, you must first accept yourself. Once a friendship begins to blossom, you are not just happy for this newfound friendship, but you are happy because now you have someone who shares the same interests and understands you. In a true friendship, there is no need to put on a false front. You allow yourself to let all your guards down because you feel safe with this person or people. Both emotionally and physically, there is that sense of comfort. You can cry, laugh, or rage in front of friends because they accept it. You can be silly, frustrated, or sad with them because your energies feed off one another's. It can even be something as pointless as being comfortable enough to have your hair messy and wear your lazy clothes around them. No matter the situation, true friends are going to be there for you, and in a sense, hold your hand through it all. They make you feel not alone. Friendships will always be very important in all aspects of life. But as school comes to close, remember that this might be the last chance to make friendships as enduring as ours. Over the last 6 years, we have grown together as friends. If you have not taken anything else out of high school, I urge you to take at least this: the value of friendship. Don't just remember these friendships, but cherish them. Remember the memories, the milestones, proms, football games, dances, concerts, or even something as simple as walks through the overcrowded hallways laughing about our day. Our high school years may be over, but a whole new life lies ahead. Now, as I look out into the sea of people for a second time this evening, I do not just see faces. I see the faces of friends. Separate groups of friends, yes, but also a united group of friends, the class of 2014. And as we embark on our separate journeys, remember, growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled. We have discovered the cement in our friendships. So thank you, class of 2014, for the memories and for allowing me to find some of my best friendships. Go out and fulfill your dreams, but never forget the bonds of the friendships you formed through these years. Thank you.
preschool already, so there's a part there when I drop them off. And, so you working on it or what? Of course you will. Yeah.